Okay, so basically when we considered your revenue, obviously the money coming from the council's diminishing and quite small. So this is limiting you as a charity and as a company. So we looked at potential things that you could do to increase that revenue, increase the money coming in and essentially go back into the community. So we broke it down into commercial factors and charity factors. So for commercial, obviously we know you're really keen on going into weddings. So we really tried to analyse this and see why you stand out from your competitors and why people would hire you over these creches that are just for weddings and stuff. So massive selling point for you guys, the fact that you can be stable or you can be mobile, you can provide a bus or you can go into a room and you already go into different companies and you hire out a room. So obviously for a wedding point of view, you totally tailoring. No?
Tailoring.
You can tailor. What's going on with us today? You can tailor it to how they want you to be at their wedding. So you can turn up in a bus and take the kids away, or they can be in a room, or maybe even a corner of the room, so you're always there. Whereas other companies at the moment, what they offer is literally just a childminder service. Whereas you guys, as we've been trying to push the whole time, do more than just that. You can educate the children, you can make crafts with them, you can theme the wedding. So obviously, there's different religious ceremonies, so you can tailor to that, or simply just making the crafts the same colours as wedding. It's not something that people are already doing. And that's a massive point that you guys really need to push and show book us, because we're not just going to sit there and let your kids run around, we're actually going to benefit from the experience with us. And also the fact that you're a subtle experience, so you push the fact that you're more quieter, you look after the children, you educate them. So at a wedding, it might be more appropriate for you guys to just be in the corner and it's quieter rather than children running wild everywhere. And that's not really what you want at the wedding. That's the point of the Chreche, to take them away, to keep them calm, keep them entertained. It's something that you guys are really, really good at, and it's what you should be celebrating and showing that this is why we should be at your wedding. And then just again, the fact that you can supervise children from babies to up to teenagers. It makes it so you're much more appropriate for the weddings, because you're not saying we can only look after babies, we can only look after 7-year-olds. It can be anyone at any time. One thing we did find there was that people that are already doing it, people are booking them from 2 until midnight, whereas you guys know you can only look after the children for 4 hours. So one thing going forward we want to suggest is maybe looking at what qualification, or maybe 1 or 2 staff members could get a higher qualification, or is qualification?
The ability.
Yeah, the ability to look after children for that longer period, because then it will make you more applicable to the wedding market, because 4 hours, it's picking them 4 hours in the wedding, whereas you can say we can be there all day, every day. It's a lot more accessible to the user at the end. So yeah, that's why you can go to weddings. And we looked at how you can carry this across other events. So we basically thought of other places where you guys might be applicable in this manner. So we thought about maybe approaching like local football teams, like maybe not as big as St James, but the smaller clubs like Gateshead, and being, we can come here to the local pub or whatever, and we'll be here for 4 hours while you guys go and enjoy the pub, or while you guys are at the game, and we'll look after your children. And then like I say, we're implementing this buzzer system. If they're across the road at the game, you can just, children are happy playing, learning about something, and if something goes wrong, you can buzz in and they'll come straight back over. It's just like simple things like this where you can be getting more money. Might cost them 20 quid and you'll go for the kids for 4 hours, but that's more money coming back to you and going back into your charity work. But yeah, that's the main things we focused on, the commercial things. And Johnny will take you through the charity.
Yeah. So one of the things you mentioned was you were trying to approach the Great North Run and other places like the Metro Centre. And so that really sparked into our mind, like what went wrong there, or what happened, and where we could go forward. So breaking it down into the features and the advantages that you've got absolutely fantastic company, and it is great that everyone said it in every single slide. And so you've got great features, you've got great advantages. How can we convert that into a benefit for the customer? And so it's the age-old thing of features, advantages, benefits of really presenting yourself to the customer. And what's in it for me is a classic question from the customer. So we just need to have the confidence behind us to be able to approach it. So, like Lauren was saying, with wedding packages, you can tailor it and you can say what you can do and how it's unique to their experience, make that customer feel really special. But another revenue is, you know, you're a charity, and it's a massive, massive thing. That means you're transparent. You've got all like instant trust with a potential customer. Is that charity factor, and it's a really powerful thing that maybe we can just work on and really bring out of the company and restore that faith in yourselves, and it'll shine through straight through. Because if they met you, that's the selling point straight away, and you know, great professional services and everything like that. So that would be the benefits. So when it came to charity, we look back at the back at the Great North Run and maybe approaching it from a different angle. So instead of just approaching it from the service angle, taking out a charities village package. So for £2.5 you can get a bronze plus package, which would allow you to park the bus at the end of the Great North Run. You could provide your service, you could hand out the flyers like I mentioned in the marketing. You could also raise that awareness as well, and you also get 35 runners. So the runners could be also expelling all of that promotion for you without you having to do it. I'm not saying you have to run. You get 35 of other people just saying, you know, and there's the incentive of when you're signing up to the Great North Run, I'm running for this charity. It's a fantastic opportunity for that promotion, and also you're linking it in with the online as well, taking all the pictures of the day, everything like that, and it could really bring everything into it. So maybe approaching it from a different angle might help you, and you're really selling that benefit at the end of the day. And you know, we feel it could be absolutely great, and it'll be a great laugh at it as well, because we also looked at it from the Great North Run. It's quite a family event, so maybe people won't want to leave their babies or anything like that, or young children, but they know that there's that opportunity, and that you're promoting, and maybe next year or whichever, you can go forward like that with a really positive light. And that would also link into your media publicity as well. So in summary, it's just really selling those benefits. So for the Metro Centre, you're going along and going, look, we are a charity, okay? All we need is 3 parking spaces to park our bus, and we're providing your customers with all this added value. And try and sell it like that instead of, oh, can we come along? Just, we're here, you should be paying us for this service. You know, and really having that confidence behind you, and we feel that could be a really viable way forward. So we'll pass you on to our rounding up team.
Thank you.